Picture this. A man named Sam, who is in jail, takes us on a scary journey from the harsh prison environment to meeting Lucifer in the depths of hell. Put on your seatbelts because we're about to talk about Sam's scary meeting with the devil, his close call with death, and the shocking turn of events that are coming. Interested in the supernatural and the fuzzy lines between good and evil? Click subscribe to join the chat. You're in for a wild ride. This one is going to be great. Hey everyone, we're here to hear the stories of people who have been very close to dying. If you like these kinds of stories, please click the bell, join, and give them a thumbs up too. You can do it for free, and it helps our group grow. Dear regular fans, welcome back. You should know that this story is about the sad truths of life in prison, so prepare yourself. Let's start. Get a coffee and come sit down. How are you all? Your name has been changed to Heave by Gia. I hope that's okay. I have a scary story to tell about a time when I came very close to dying. For those who are weak at heart, this is not for you. When I was younger, I played with my dad's guns and killed my best friend by accident. I got 12 years in jail after being found guilty of 4 counts, one of which was manslaughter. Hey, I've changed and moved on. It was 1994 when I got to Indian Creek Correctional. The Aryan Brotherhood, AB, made it illegal for people from different groups to mix, which caused a big racial divide in the area. I didn't follow the order and talk to the AB supervisor instead. I only escaped getting hurt, but I saw firsthand how bad things were between races. He thanked me, but I didn't agree with what he did. I then went back to my cell, where I was now a target. For 8 long years, I was afraid to join any gang because I had seen personally how violent and racist they were. I only wanted to get out of jail by doing my time in silence. As I worked in the kitchen in December 2002, a simple act of talking to someone of a different race got me in trouble. Someone said I was too friendly, which led to a violent attack that left me beaten and bloody in the hospital. By offering to help with chores, I was called a traitor to my species and had to stay away from other people and be attacked all the time. After that, the years were a living hell with beatings every month, especially during store hours. When the attacks stopped because I wasn't getting any more money, I had to spend the last few years being very careful and avoiding fighting at all costs. But fate had one more surprise in store for me. ABB leader cut me badly across the belly, leaving me badly hurt just 5 months before I was freed. I hit the ground and felt like I was cut off from my life while guards and medical staff rushed to save me. Then the strange change happened. Something pulled at my very core, pulling me down through a roar of tortured voices and terrible fire. I fell out of the burning chasm, gasping for air because it was so hot. I could barely say hello, but then I heard a dark laugh, and someone with a mean voice said, "Welcome home, Sam." As I stand there and ask, "Who's there?" my heart is beating fast. "Show yourself." This person comes out of nowhere. They look like a person, but they are red and smell terrible. "Who are you?" I ask with a shaking voice. "People call me many names," he answers. "I like Lucifer," and the sound of his voice is very scary. I am scared and sure that this is a dream of some kind, but I'm a good person, and I strongly disagree. With a sly grin, Lucifer starts to play back a reel of my worst actions, such as killing my best friend and the horrible thoughts that were going through my mind at the time. His question, "Still think you're a good person?" makes me laugh. He enjoys it a lot. When I'm scared and feeling guilty, I automatically call on the names of God and Jesus. This makes Lucifer very angry, and he tells me very strongly not to try to find salvation. As Lucifer hisses that I belong with him, I feel a pull in the opposite direction as I beg God to forgive me. I hear Denny's words guiding me and forgiving me when I'm having a hard time inside. I shrug and say, "I'm sorry." I feel terrible for Denny. I feel better knowing that I haven't gone to the bottom of hell, that God has heard my pleas for forgiveness, and that I still have a job to do here on earth. When I come back to my body, I feel a sudden wave of relief and drive. I become aware again. The nurse is scared, and the doctor is amazed that I'm still alive. The attack specifics are still unknown, but they do show that there is corruption inside the jail walls while I recover in the medical unit. But even though everything around me is dark, I find comfort in the thought that I have been saved. I can show you the scar if you don't believe me. It's a memory of what happened to me and a picture of how forgiveness and faith can heal. Even in the most remote places, people can be saved if they want to. There are things from my past that bother me every day, but I'm slowly getting better. The Aryan Brotherhood's threat of violence always makes me think of how dangerous things are. I still keep an eye out, though, because I know that people who are brave enough to look for faith can find it. As I think back on my trip, I want you to think about what kind of experience I had. Was it a trick by Lucifer, or was it God's help? Feel free to share your ideas, and until next time, may you walk in God's grace and forgiveness.